And good morning as I'm recording this. This is 10:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 21st, 2016. Could this be Red Wings Elimination Day? I'm hoping it is, but folks, if you post that on the internet, let's try not to jinx ourselves. If memory doth serve. Didn't the series go 7 games last year? Yeah, so just because we're up that much. Yeah, let's let the Lightning close it out, then let's talk about it. But actually, I have something positive to say. As far as the car, let's just say we're tabling that subject is on the lifetime ending disabled list, like they say in baseball. Boy, just not a fun 24 hours. Let's just say worst case scenario, kids. We'll say worst case scenario, and we'll move on from the negatory to the pository, as the old song ended up says. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. And actually going to talk about Pay It Forward Farm, which is an awesome organization my friend Christine and her husband Paul end up running, and it's something that they originally started with the Wild Rose Lawn Service, two of my longtime Toastmaster friends and buds, and Paul also happens to be my mentor. Started out with a Wild Rose Lawn Care Service, then they ended up conducting Wild Rose horticulture and lawn care seminars, like everywhere you turn around. They're conducting seminars, and they're holding symposiums and talking about all the good stuff, how to make your lawn greener and your plants look more vibrant. Yeah, there we go. They're trying to search for the word, as the coffee you've just consumed is connecting with one's cerebral cortex, attempting to fire up the neurons and get everything going. We know how that goes, right? Yeah. That's called the neurons are going, yeah, can we have some more of that coffee, please? Yo, that's pretty good. Hey, hit me. It's like you're playing blackjack. Hit me. Okay. Hit me one time. Boom. Well, I have no idea what song that's from, but I'll remember sometime. Sometimes, like when you're going throughout the rest of the day, like, oh yeah, where's that from? One time. Boom. Boom. Okay, well, and then it'll pop in your mind. Oh yeah. And then you'll be like, yeah, cool. I remember what it was that I was thinking about it. 10 o'clock in the morning, and everyone around you is like, okay. Hey, but anyway, that's me. So. But about the Pay It Forward Farm is I'm actually on the website, and there's a reason on this, because I ended up getting as the bottle drops off the desk here, yay, the previous bottle that contained said coffee that is consumed is now helping out the cerebral cortex and neurons. But because I have actually a really cool letter from Pay It Forward Farm and Christine that I want to read, accentuating the positive. But here's the mission statement from the website, in case you're wondering what the heck Pay It Forward Farm is, in case maybe you've never heard about it on the news. From the website, under the About Us section, the Pay It Forward Farm is a multicultural community that benefits single women and single mothers and their children while teaching a self-reliant and sustainable lifestyle and becoming a launching point for positive action in the, in quotes, pay it forward, end quotes, spirit of giving back to the world. We use the term farm very loosely, as we have no crops on the ground and very few farm animals, albeit a couple of chickens. Conversely, the farm is a place where women can come and grow in mind, body, and spirit. We are a volunteer and member-based organization. Through our Earth Angel membership, each member is required to volunteer a minimum of 10 hours per month at the farm and into the community in order to receive benefits. So, sort of an idea. So, before I read the letter, like, what the heck is Pay It Forward Farm? Because last year they ended up having in the beginning of May, a Donate Tampa. It was some movement that you help local charities out. And I ended up giving a little bit because I happen to think both of those folks, Christine and Paul, are really super awesome, cool people. And kind of always like to get behind super awesome, cool people. And so, a Gift Day 2015, that's what it was. It's the first thing in the letter here. So I'll read the letter I ended up getting from Christine. Dear Joel, during Gift Day 2015, your generous support was instrumental in helping us renovate our PIFF Community Center. We are happy to report that Operation Donate to Renovate so PIFF can educate and motivate was a success. We have moved into our newly renovated space and are now working to expand our programs. Thank you, in capital letters, for making our dreams and the dreams of our women and children at PIFF possible. As Give Day 2016 approaches on May 3rd, so hey folks, mark your calendars then, and if you happen to have a couple extra bucks maybe laying around rather than, maybe going to sports game, going out to restaurant, maybe toss a couple bucks these guys' way. I don't know if that's proper grammar or not, these guys' way, but hey, we're going with it. Continuing the letter, thank you for making our dreams and the dreams of our women and children at PIFF possible. Oh, already read that. Okay, fast forward. As Give Day 2016 approaches on May 3rd, we hope that we can count on you, on your support again. Our goal is to raise $10,000 for our newly expanded FLIP, which stands for Future Life Improvement Program. Funding FLIP is needed for new computers, transportations, driver's license, PIFF, Pay It Forward Farm Kids Summer Camp, meals, and more. The story of PIFF member Terry is just one example of how PIFF has made a positive impact. It's easy for me to say. So sorry. Something I tend to work on is I tend to read things a little bit too fast. I think too fast is my normal mode of speech. Back to the letter, already in progress. Terry allowed her driver's license to lapse over 10 years ago. She was not optimistic about regaining her license, as she believed it would cost more than $500. Without a job or transportation to find a job, Terry felt this was an insurmountable obstacle. During a weekly goal-setting session, Terry was tasked with finding out the exact cost and making a plan to earn the money. Surprisingly, the fee was only $58. Pay It Forward Farm was able to help Terry earn that money, and 2 weeks after getting her driver's license, Terry had a full-time job and is now saving to purchase a mobile home for her and her son. So, through FLIP, once again, which FLIP is, Future Life Improvement Program. Through FLIP, PIFF has helped many women like Terry regain their licenses at an average cost of $125. Breaking that transportation barrier is just another hand up and not a handout way. A PIFF's FLIP program breaking that transportation barrier is just another hand up and not a handout way. A PIFF's FLIP program moves family forward. You can help PIFF keep up the momentum by pledging your continued support on Give Day 2016. Giving is easy as 1, 2, 3. Number 1, of course. On May 3rd, go to www.giveday.org. Number 2, search Pay It Forward Farm or PIFF. It's probably better if you do Pay It Forward Farm because PIFF tends not to come up on the field as Pay It Forward Farm. And 3, donate. Together we can make a difference in the lives of children, women, and children in our community. And that is, of course, signed by my friend Christine. So, just wanted to talk a little something positive, because I know my friend Christine and my friend Paul are doing super awesome things, because it was only just yesterday that they were starting off with a Wild Rose lawn care service, then moving into doing all the horticulture symposiums everywhere, all across the local region. And now, they're doing good things with the Pay It Forward Farm. So, when May 3rd rolls around, which is in less than a couple weeks. Let's see, how many weeks is that? We still have 1, 2. That's coming up in 2 weeks, folks. That is 2 weeks from Tuesday. 2 more Tuesdays, and it's Give Day 2016. And you can help out the folks. And one of the things I'll do when it's that time is I'll put a link on the Sports Shuffle blog, which is, by the way, sportsshuffle.info. And just wanted to close out with a quickaroonie type positive podcast for Joel's Daily Podcast number 2 as we continue to rock and roll. And don't worry, we'll have Sports Shuffle editions back up eventually. But just trying to change things up a little bit here for yours truly. Anywho, that's it for me. You are still you, unless, of course, you're somebody else, in which case, please seek help. And I am G to the O to the N to the E. And so, just remember today, try to pay it forward maybe once. Maybe help somebody out with money. maybe give somebody a listening ear, maybe somebody help out somebody with a difficult task. You never know. Sometimes that help that you give could be the entire difference in somebody's day and just making it a better one than it already is. Because I know John Maxwell always says, get over yourself, and there are 2 stages to that. Number 1, get over yourself, but also give over yourself. That's from his book, Failing Forward. Okay, and I'm really shutting up now. Peace out.